What's up, Zombie Slayers? Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die 2.0 update. So I'm just sitting up here, minding my own business at night, getting ready for the episode, and it sounds like we got some noisy zombies down here. Now, they're kind of pissing me off, so I'm going to take them out, and it's not good at night because they could be ferals, and they will be running, but I did take them out, so that's good. I didn't want to listen to them all night, man, especially that zombie. What? Is it? Oh, he's still alive. I must have knocked him out. Hold on. Dude, I didn't see the experience. I was like, wait a minute, is he dead? And I was like, well, he's got to be dead. He's not moving. I forgot my sledgehammer has the ability to knock zombies out, but not kill them. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, that went okay. As I said before, I'm just sitting here getting ready for the episode. Today, I would like to get my bike, and then I'm going to be going to the burnt biome, which is over here somewhere. Okay, so that should be a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and check our dew collector. No water in that just yet. And let me show you what I got going on here. Just kind of organizing. This is all my regular loot. This is stuff I am going to probably sell. And the reason I say probably sell is because there's a couple things in here I might not want to sell unless I see something on the trader I really want. You know, like this brass right here is worth 651 dukes. It's pretty dope. And you can get brass throughout the entire game. But if I could save this brass to make ammo, it might make sense to save it. So things like that, I'm not so sure. Depends on what the trader has and if I want to, you know, go out of my way to sell something that I kind of want to sell, but I could also use later in the game. You know what I mean? So over here, I have been making red tea and water and bacon and eggs. I now have 4 red tea and another 4 incoming. And I have 15 bacon and eggs, which is awesome. I am setting up my hotbar here. I'm locking hotbars to see what I want to take with me and what I need. So I'm going to take that and that and that. And I think we could kind of unlock that one right there. And I'm going to keep the rest of that stuff locked. Although, this is going to go down here and that's going to go up there. Okay. Looking good. We're going to go ahead and put the water away. And, oh, really quickly. All right, so I made a cut at some point in the beginning of this video, and I went back and watched when I was fighting that, I think it's not a screamer. I don't know what that zombie's called that I fought at the beginning of this episode, but they hop at you. I don't know what they're called. But anyway, I went back and watched the video on fighting him. Did you guys notice in the bottom left-hand side of my screen a green shield? I'm pretty sure that was Pack Mule. Watching back the footage from the beginning of the episode, the zombie down there swung at me twice. The first time they hit me, I went from 110 to like 104. The second time, I took no damage, and a little green shield popped up on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Now, a lot of people were asking me, and because I just saw the comments for episode 1, a lot of people are talking about Pack Mule, and they think it's like something about my pack, like my backpack not taking damage or something. I actually went into the official Fun Pimps Discord channel, and I asked them, and they're going to get back to me, but I'm going to be honest, I think it works the way I think it works. Because I took no damage when he swung at me, and I got a little green shield. So Pack Mule, if it works the way I think it's going to work, 5 out of 5 strength, and Pack Mule 5, I think is pretty much a must-have for anyone that's playing that's going to take any kind of damage. If you're not getting hit somehow, maybe you're playing agility line, and you're just not getting hit, maybe it's not that useful, but I think most people get hit, and if you're getting hit, Pack Mule is unbelievable. 50% chance to ignore physical damage when hit. Every time you get hit, you have a half and half chance of not getting any damage. That's insane. So it's just about morning now, and I've been looking at the strength tree, specifically strength mastery. These first 2 I don't love, but I was looking at, actually I don't love that one either, but I was looking at number 4. Headshots with clubs or sledgehammers have an additional 50% chance to dismember enemies. That means if you hit them in the head, it's a kill shot. If it dismembers their head, they can't keep going without a head. And then Adrenaline Berserker. I love that, by the way. I play a Berserker in EverQuest 2, so I really like that. Kills with strength-based weapons grant 50% damage resistance for 10 seconds. Whenever you kill something with a sledgehammer, you get 50% damage resistance for 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to go down that line for sure. For sure. Now, we have to wait until, 6 a.m. for the trader to open. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come out here. I'm going to look for some stuff to wrench. Now, I'm not going to wrench vehicles yet because I do want to put 1 point into salvage operations before I start, wrenching that kind of stuff. So let's just come into a random house here. And let's just start wrenching stuff. First, let's kill stuff. Be careful. coming into these places. You know, you come into a place and you start thinking, oh, the zombies won't be a problem, and then that's how death happens. Always assume that there's going to be more than you can handle, and be smart about it. You'd rather be over-prepared, right? Oh, there we go. Sledgehammer skill, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why he wasn't waking up. Up and at him. Okay. We good now? All right, we're good. We can start wrenching. Now, is it better to right-click still? That's 2 times, but I think it's better to left-click for now. Not really sure. But oh, yeah, radiators. These things are money in the bank right here. I think one of these will give you 300. No. Actually, I don't think it's 375, is it? 187. Let's see how much brass, how much that brass will sell for, because that might be a good way to make some money. Again, if I can save it, I will, because it would be good to, to use that to make ammo later on in the game, but, it might not be a problem. I might have enough ammo by the time, I'm making ammo. Depending how I make my horde base, I'm probably going to make, like, a horde base that I can melee with, so shouldn't be a problem. We're going to wait until that's done before we go any farther. All right. Oop. Go. She's knocked out. She's knocked the F out. Love it. All right, guys. All right, guys. Guess who's got 2 thumbs and has Pack Mule 5? This guy. Heck yeah. There we go. Love it. Love it. I guess I'll grab this plastic. I might as well. Even if I don't make any more dew collectors, more plastic would always be good. Come on. I know I'm going to need it for other things. So, I mean, if you go like certain, weapon trees, you're going to need like plastic. Like I think the, if you're going to use bows, you need plastic for the really, really good arrows or bolts or whatever. I think shotgun shells, I think the slugs use plastic. I'm not really sure. Hold on. I guess I don't have to guess. Slugs. Yep. You need polymer for slugs as well. I shouldn't need a ton of polymer, but I might need polymer for some things. Can't really think of what, but like I said, I'm gonna need more dew collectors if I want to get more water and everything. I keep forgetting to bring my water filter thing for my head with me, so that kind of sucks, but that's okay. Maybe I can go home and grab it before I head on out. I do. The red tea's still really good though, because the red tea helps with your digestion. So there we go. I want to go any farther? Yeah, the trader's not open yet. I guess I might as well head towards the end loot if I know where it is, which I don't. Are you knocked out? You're knocked out, aren't you? I'm not sure if I love that knockout thing, because I'm going to assume zombies are dead. It's going to take some time to get used to, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. I was like, oh, yeah, I got a point. I was going to put in salvage operations. Yeah, my next point. I'll put in salvage operations. Oh, we got a challenge. We did this one as well. Dew collector. And get stuff with the wrench. And nothing in there. Okay. What time is it? The trader opens at 6:05, right? It's not 5:05, is it? I don't think so. I hope not, because I want to get that next trader quest as soon as possible. Seems pretty good at opening doors. Just so I have a way to get out of here if I need to. Yeah! Okay, you're dead. And then I saw a radiator around here somewhere. Oh, let's see how much 187 sells for. So for every one of these you harvest, you get about 80 dukes, which is pretty freaking good. I'm just going to scrap all that. The trader's going to have something I like eventually. And if nothing else, once you have money, if you have money, you're never going to starve or go thirsty. So... very quiet. Oh, there you are. Sledgehammer's pretty dope, by the way. I'm kind of liking it, like, a lot. It's tough until you get like 2 or 3 points into it. Then it's a absolute beast. I will probably wear those. Oh, hold on. That and that. Yeah. I usually go for the heavier armor when possible. I'm going to modify that with these so I can fall without taking damage. And then we'll grab this, and we're going to have to get out of here pretty soon. Because I want to be at the trader and ready to rock. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go right after this. We still have to drop stuff off at home, too. There we go. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know why there's a hole in that wall, but it is what it is. Didn't I break a door out down here or something? I thought I did. Well, whatever. I could just do that. It doesn't matter. All right, where's my base? Right across the street. Got a little turnaround in here. Yep, it's right over here. I'm going to drop stuff off. Then we're going to head on over to the trader. Should I? Nah. I was going to, like, put a drop chest right out front of my base so I didn't have to go all the way up into it, but that's okay. It doesn't take that long. Come on. Come on, Dennis. You can do it. So I should be able to do this. And I still have everything I need, right? Yes. Okay, awesome. So now I have almost 1,000 dukes worth of this stuff. Now, I'm definitely going to sell this, and this. Shotgun shells? Am I ever going to use... I'm not going to use shotgun shells, guys. Like, someone was telling me, well, you could use that ammo or whatever. But here's the thing. If you put points, and you're going to put points into your chosen weapon. My chosen weapon is going to be machine guns. By the time I start, like, using a shotgun, it's going to do so little damage because I didn't put any points into it. You know what I mean? So, no, I don't see any reason to have shotgun shells unless you want to use shotgun turrets. Which, I mean, I'm not going to be using it in this world. I'm not going to be using shotgun turrets in this world. Shotgun turrets are super duper endgame. Like, super duper endgame. I would argue you never need them. But they are fun. They are really cool. I mean, if you jack up the Horde Knights enough and you maybe, like, make the game hard enough, yeah, shotgun turrets can come in very handy, especially when you get demolishers. That's not going to happen in this world. And even if it did, like, what have I sold? Like, what, 30 shotgun shells? Not, I mean, wait, how am I in here? Is it 5:05 this thing opens? I just walked in without thinking about it. Okay. I don't know when he opens. Does he ever close now? I'm pretty sure he does. Was it always 5:05, guys? It might have always been 5:05. That's just me not remembering. All right, sell. Okay. Now, does he have anything I care about? I know I've looked through his stuff before. I definitely want a gatherer, right? Oh, I don't have a lot of money yet. Okay. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to save money. I thought I had a lot of money for some reason. Man, I treat you that yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, blah, blah. I like to over-talk him when he's cursing. I don't like cursing on my YouTube channel. All right. There. And we're good to go. I probably should have grabbed the quest when I was in there, huh? That would have been smart. It's probably always been 5:05. You guys gotta understand, I haven't played this like game in like months and months and months. I've played so many games in between them. I just can't remember things like that. Oh, clear zombies. All right, we're gonna go to clear zombies. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. People told me in the comment section that clear zombie quests are not always the best option. Yes, they give you more than double the money. That's very true. But if you are going for your bicycle and you just want to do quests as fast as possible, as quickly as possible, then yeah, I could see fetch quests being a better option. The thing is, like, on these tier 1 POIs, they're kind of so small that by the time you find the fetch quest part of the thing, you've kind of gone through the entire, like, POI anyway, most of the time, or at least close to it. Plus, I like to get the end loot. I like to loot everything in the POI. So yeah, I guess technically the fetch quest could be quicker if you find the thing quick enough and get out of there. Yeah, if you just want a bike, that is the most efficient way to do it. But you're gonna have to go in the cheat menu and re-roll the quests because you're gonna go through all the quests, right? Like, I'm pretty sure a bookstore. I'm trying to get my bike. I gotta stay focused. Yeah, but I like to go through the entire place. I like to loot everything, or at least mostly everything. I like to see the end loot. These POIs are so small. Like right now, this place I'm going into right now, like it's pretty much so small, but by the time you find your, the supplies, I would pretty much have cleared it out anyway. So, and again, you're going to run out of quests. I'm pretty sure I did all my quests yesterday for that day. So if you're going to go into cheat menu and refresh the quest, then yeah, okay. Or if you're playing multiplayer, but yeah. It was a good point, though. Point taken. Okay. All right, you're dead. See, I guess you would forego all this loot in here. Because if you stop to loot, you might as well just do the clear quest then, because you're going to be going through most of the base anyway. And most of the POI. It was an interesting point. I don't think you're crazy. Scrap. Hold on to the paper for now. I'm going to really carry more stuff in the game than I'm used to, because I don't usually go pack meal. By the way, my entire thing's open. I didn't even realize that. I haven't done pack meal in years. Years, guys. Like, it's been years. So. Love the pistol. All right, we need to do this and oh shoot! I didn't bring my knife with me, mother fudger. I knew I was forgetting something. All right, let's lock that, and then we're gonna use this. And we're gonna make another one. Damn, that sucks. All right, there. Recipes, knife. And grab that. Ah, it sucks. And the one I left at home is better, too. It's higher quality. I gotta listen. I wasn't sure if anyone was gonna attack from the right. Polymer. More polymer. Loot. Loot. Oh man, I'm thirsty. Can't have that. We'll sell that. We'll repair it and sell it. I'll probably shoot whoever's down there, because I don't want to go down there and deal with it. I really don't. And oops, take that. It's hard to hit him in the head sometimes. All right, all done. Okay, let's see what we get for this quest. Come on, buddy, be good to me. Give me a bicycle.
Here you go. Spend it all in one place.
That's a tough one. By the way, you might hear my cats meowing. They're up. They're awake. I opened the sunroom for them. They don't want to go in there. They want to be in here, so you might hear some kitty meows here and there. I'm going to go with the jar of honey. There we go. Bicycle. All right. Got a special job. All right, so this one takes me south, and south is definitely not the burnt biome. I'll take the quest, but I'm probably not going to do it, like, right now. Definitely not 4 kilometers. I'm not going 4 kilometers on a bike. Thanks, but no thanks. We can do... Yeah, we'll do this one.
Come to think of, it's a deal.
But we're going to do that when we get back. I'm going to go... What I'm going to do right now is we are going to head to the burnt biome, and I'm trying to get myself some mushrooms without dying. And I leveled up. And, man, I'm not doing... Yeah, let's just do salvage operations. I know I'm going to want to eventually anyway. There we go. And burnt biome. It's in that general direction. I don't know exactly where it is, but that general direction. And I will probably try to stay on the road. I don't know if a road actually goes into this burnt biome. But, I mean, I guess I don't have to stay on the road. I don't see the point of it. Maybe the road goes directly into the burnt biome. Maybe it doesn't, but I don't think it's worth the chance. I'm considering disassembling cars along the way. You know what? I'll do some. We're going to have to anyway. I don't know if I'm going to go more than one into salvage operations, so it's not like normally I would think, oh, maybe you want to like save the car disassembly until you go salvage operations 2 or 3. I will probably not go. Well, I mean, one more point in perception might not be a bad idea, but I'm not going to do it anytime soon. So let's just go ahead and disassemble these cars, and it's going to fill us up pretty quickly, but that's okay. It shouldn't be a problem. Right here, 5,000 complete the tier, 5,000 experience for that. And we just harvested stuff from a car, so we got another 2,500. The experience rewards for those quests are getting legit. And before you go too far, check the biome. Yeah, it's telling me to check the biome tabs, yeah. I'm just going to take apart these 3 cars right here. I already did one. I'm going to do these other 2. And I will probably not take apart cars on the way there because, to be honest, I don't want to get caught out there at night. And I don't know how long it's going to take to get out there or whatnot. But taking apart cars is great. It's like a grab bag of like a ton of good stuff. You're going to get plastic. You're going to get gas. You're going to get metal. You're going to get cloth, mechanical parts. I think you get electrical parts probably as well. Springs. Oil. Yep, there's electrical parts. Yeah, this is just a one-stop shop for everything you're gonna need. Wow, this car looks really small compared to the other ones. Holy moly. This is like all the cars I've ever owned. Small cars. Maybe right-clicking would be better, I don't know, but if you right-click, you're gonna run out of stamina pretty quickly. So, that's why I tend not to right-click right now. Oh, we got a pipes harvesting challenge. Thought I heard something, but now, you won't get certain things back from cars if they're, like, destroyed. You won't get, like, engines or anything like that from cars that are destroyed, but, you know, that's okay. You'll still get other things, other important things. I was told if you're going to sell an engine, now, I wouldn't sell that battery, by the way, because if I ever want to do a battery bank, that's a good battery. And as far as engines go, I was told if you scrap the engine, you'll get more stuff back. You'll get more money for, yeah, the engine's $220. And you're going to get 30 mechanical parts, and 29 mechanical parts are $204. So I don't know, you might actually get more from the engine itself. Someone was told me if you scrap down the engine, you get more for selling what you scrap it down to. But I don't think that's the case. Because if you get 204 dukes for 29 mechanical parts, and the engine scraps down to 30, it's probably going to be about the same, if not a little bit less. Okay, so this road brought us a little bit up north, which is the snow biome. But you can see right there, the snow biome, and that other biome that's like right next to it, that's the burnt biome. So we have to get some, what we can do is, this is what I'm thinking. What we can do is we can get some mushrooms, and we can use the mushrooms to make a drink that is going to allow us to survive in the burnt biome for longer. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's see what it's called. B-U-R... Yeah, burnt smoothie. I'm going to go ahead and track that. Now, it says it's for 5 mushrooms. How long does it last? Yeah, I'm not really sure how long it lasts for. I'm going to try and get more than 5 mushrooms, though. Because then I can get the burnt smoothie. And if we could find any resources up here as well. Like, we need to craft the smoothie. If we get nitrate powder, maybe kill a few zombies. I'd really like to get that badge. We probably won't get it today. But I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best. The bike is better than running, but it's not much better than running. It's still pretty rough, the bike. Now, when you go into the biome, if you don't have the badge, you have a certain amount of time to get out of the biome before you start losing hit points and eventually die. So we'll see how long. I think it's maybe like a minute and a half for this biome, and it'll be less time depending on the biome you go into. Okay, so here we are. All right, let's check this out. First things first, we'll kill a zombie. So you can see right here. Wait, 30 seconds? That's the wasteland. Crap. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I was reading the map wrong. The map's color-coded, and the colors, like, will show what biome it is. I just killed that zombie that was standing in front of me. Got some dope loot there. So there's, like, an orange-yellowish color, right? And I thought that was the burnt biome, but it is not. That is indeed the wasteland. And I am not ready for the wasteland. Wasteland is end progression, end game progression. That's where you go last. So because I got those color codes wrong, I went to the wrong area. But I got some cool loot out of it, man. I got some night vision goggles and automatic weapons do more damage. So, I mean, can't use it on a vehicle. All right, I'll use it when I get off. So that's pretty cool. And now let's take a look at the quest I got, because the quest takes me, I'm not sure which way it goes. Let's just go ahead and see if the quest takes us to the south. Because if it does, that would make a lot of sense. All right. Yep. It takes us to the south. Okay. So that is correct. When I got the quest for opening trade routes, my initial thought was, it's taking me south. Why is it taking me south? Shouldn't it take me to the next biome in the progression? So I can go to that trader and start that progression. And yeah, it did. I just had the colors mixed up. So, okay, cool. And in case you're new to the game and you don't know what I'm talking about with the color codes, I'm talking about the map. Whenever you generate a world, there is going to be a world generation in your apps data 7 days to die folder. Apps data roaming 7 days to die. There'll be a generated worlds folder. And you can look in that generated worlds folder on the world you generated, the one you're going to play, and you can see a map. Now, it doesn't, I explained this before, but not everyone watches every video, so bear with me. I'm going to explain it again because I think it's important for people to know this. So it'll show the map. Now, it won't show the cities or the roads or anything like that, but it will show the layout of the biomes, and they're color-coded, like I was mentioning earlier, and that's why I got confused, and I went to the wrong place. Cage, you're going to the wrong place! So that hybrid mining place is a new tier 5, which is pretty dope that I'm going to want to do at some point. It should be pretty fun. And I'm really happy that the opening of trade routes, again, for you new players, when you finish the tier 1 of trades, they're going to send you to another trader. And there's traders all over the map. You could do quests for any of them. So if you decide you want to go to like a harder biome, like say if we want to go to the burnt biome, which is the tier 2 biome, then you'll go there and you'll get better rewards. The game stage will be higher. The loot will be better. Everything will be better across the board. And it's really, really cool that the opening trade routes does send you in the proper progression. Fun pimps. Good job. All right, this burnt biome is way too far away. It's going to be a real problem for me to come down here and quest. And that's my fault. That's my fault. When I made the world, I probably made the burnt biome. Yeah, there's the trade routes. I probably made the burnt biome too like small of a percentage. Like when you make the world, you can like say you want the burnt biome to be this percentage. You want the forest to be this percentage. I probably made the forest too big and the other biomes too small. So wait, is this a trader right here? Why is it taking, is this a trader in the forest biome again? Huh. All right. Well, I guess I'll just keep going this way. I feel like I should have got to the burnt biome already, but I don't know. Apparently not. Yeah, when I make my next world, I need to make the other biomes a little bit bigger because, it's going to take... I remember when I got the opening up trade routes quest, or that was in this episode, right? I've been recording a lot lately. Bear with me. Yeah, when I got the opening up trade routes quest, it was like 4 kilometers away, which is way too long. That's way too far to go to the burnt biome. So I'll just have to keep that in mind when I make my next world. And yeah. I usually spend most of my time in the forest biome because the other biomes weren't that worth it. Now this makes them a lot more enticing, so I want them to be closer, which means the forest biome's gonna have to be a lot smaller. There's 5 biomes. I mean, if I did 20% on each, that would probably be the best way to go, right? 20% on each. I don't think I did much less than 20% on this one though. Maybe I'll make the forest biome even smaller. I don't know. It's a good question. I really don't know. Like, maybe make the forest biome, like, 18%. Maybe make the other biomes a little bit bigger. I'll have to think about it. All I know is this is taking way too long. And, like, if you think about it, I'd have to get up in the morning, travel 4 kilometers, do some quests, and then travel 4 kilometers back. Yeah, I could live in the burnt biome, but not until I, well, I guess I could once I get the badge, but I don't love the look of the burnt biome. I'd like to live in the forest biome, travel a kilometer to the burnt biome, travel a kilometer to the other biome. I want all the biomes to be within a kilometer. No, maybe not a kilometer, maybe 2 kilometers of my base in the forest. The forest biome's a good looking biome. I don't want to live in these crappy looking biomes. You know what I mean? So just something I'm going to have to think about for the future. And I am going to have to come down here to do a bunch of quests, to get the badge. So, okay. Hold on. Where is that? Oh boy. Again, I keep knocking them out and then I don't realize it. There we go. We went to that biome and we went to that biome. Cool. Now we need to find mushrooms. Should I put a point in machine guns? I think I'm going to put a point in machine guns now because I want to start finding machine guns. I don't know what the mushrooms look like. We should have 3 minutes before we start taking damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I just wish I knew what the mushrooms looked like. The hell was that? Is that me? Yeah, it's me coughing. Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, hold on. Hold that thought, Cage. Hold that thought. Let's refresh our time in here. I'm going to put a point. If you're going to get the mushrooms, guys, I think it's really smart to go ahead and put a point into living off the land. Doubles wild crops. And I can't because I put it into machine guns. Son of a biscuits, I forgot. That was a real bad mistake. Okay, well, one I will not make again. Probably a lot of mushrooms in here anyway, but... Okay. Yeah, that was freaking stupid. That was really stupid. Ah! What's up, big dog? Okay, so we need to stay within range of the... What is that? We need to stay in range of the forest biome so we can get out quickly when it's time. There's not as many mushrooms in here as I thought. That was a big mistake, man. That was a big mistake not putting that point of living off the land. What's up, tough guy? Whoop. Hold on. Hold that thought. No stamina. Alright, and... He's knocked out, right? No, he's not. Oh, he's dead now. Okay, I don't know what that is. Just a big tower in the middle of nowhere. That like coughing and stuff freaks me out because it sounds like a dog or something is coming in on me. I need to keep a lookout for potassium nitrate as well. Boar, leave him alone for now. We got about a minute and a half. Potassium nitrate. There you go. Potassium nitrate and... Oh boy. Yeah. I'm probably passing mushrooms like repeatedly. Yeah, I know I am. Alright, that's 3. And I'm not seeing any potassium nitrate. Oh, that guy's on fire. That means he's a feral, right? Right? Isn't that what that means when these guys are on fire? I believe so. Here, let's get out of here. Does it go away instantly? Yeah, and it comes back. No, you have to refresh it. Damn it! Drink. If you're on fire, drink. Damn, bro, die! You piece of crap. I told you, man, ferals are no joke. I should probably get those hit points back. So when you go back in there, it just doesn't restart the timer. It goes down, so you gotta wait until it comes back up. So you can't just like step out for 1 second, get another 3 minutes and step back in, which kind of sucks. I want those hit points back. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a bandage. You know, I've got a lot of food. I'm probably gonna put a point into the now that my food's doing okay, I'm probably gonna put a point into the healing perk. So I don't have to use bandage. Because right now I can just wait for my hit points to come back. And it kind of feels like a waste of bandages to use it when I really don't have to. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Is he a feral? No. Most of the time, the ferals will have glowing eyes. But sometimes they'll be on fire if they're those, like, burnt guys. And that just goes to show you that they're... So, no, it's not potassium nitrate in here. Is it? Hold on, what do I have to find in here? No, it is nitrate powder. That's not nitrate powder, I don't think. I think that's coal. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Nitrate powder is white. Okay, kick your butt. Oh. Lancing blow, and he's dead. Ugh. It sounded like a a bird. It's freaking me out in there, man. Oh, a snake. Okay. All right, and we should have a knife. They made Pack Mule like the one ability you would never take into the most important ability in the game in one update. That's nuts. Okay, didn't I kill enough zombies in here? Kill some burnt zombies. I guess I have to kill these specific zombies. Like they can't just be any zombie in the burnt biome. They have to actually be a burnt one. Alright, fair enough. Should be at 4 now, right? Yep, there we go. So I am extremely concerned about the potassium nitrate. No, I'm not concerned that I haven't found it. I'm concerned I've walked by it. And people in the I know exactly what's going to happen. I've been doing YouTube a long time. People are going to tell me, you walk by potassium nitrate here, here, here. And they're going to give me all the timestamps. And then I'm going to feel so stupid. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Hey, buddy, you're my last... Oh, you're not a burnt guy. There you go. We just need one more burnt guy. Again, I'm just skirting. Maybe I have to go deeper in for the potassium nitrate. I know for a fact I'm missing I'm missing mushrooms because I haven't thought to look for one in a while. Okay, let's come in here and take a look at what we got. Nothing? Not even a loot container? Nope. Not even a loot container. Right. There you go. I'm starting to get used to the fact that I can knock them out. Just because they fall down, it doesn't mean they're dead. Yeah, she was kind of fast. She wasn't a feral, though. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Keep looking for mushrooms. I keep forgetting to look for mushrooms. And if I'm not thinking about them, I'm not going to see them. All right, I got to step out of here. And there we go. So you got to wait. You see that little, like, green campfire thing? You got to wait for that to go up. It does go up faster than it comes down, but you still have to wait for it to go up. Let's go ahead and read this magazine. Automatic weapons do more damage. Love it. This will sell for $220. For $220, I might just keep it. We'll have to see. And we're up to 1.5 minutes. Let's just kind of skirt around and look for any potential potassium nitrate. I wonder if it's going to be deeper inside, or maybe it looks different than it used to. I don't know. Get out of it. Oh, here we go. So does this count, even though they're... I don't think these are in the... I don't think it matters. Yep, there we go. We got all the mushrooms. We got to get loot containers and kill some zombies and hopefully find the nitrate powder. Oh, yeah, look, this does work. All these work together. That's wonderful. That means with any luck, I might be able to get the badge tomorrow. I'm going to have to... Well, next episode. I'm going to have to find that nitrate, though. I'm a little bit, like, concerned about that. Does this count as a loot container? Oops. I think it does. I think it does. Hold on, let's see. 4 and 5. Yep. Cool. Oh, where's that nitrate? It looks just like the old nitrate like things, right? I don't know why I'm asking you like you can tell me right now. I think it does. I don't think they changed the way nitrate looks. They were extensive patch notes. I mean, I could have easily missed stuff. Do I need to kill more zombies? Yes. That's not a guy on fire, but that's okay. I'll kill him anyway. All right. We'll grab more of these. Definitely need more of those. And what is this? A little POI here. Oh, nitrate. Break your knee. Damn. Chick's got strong knees. Alright, so how much of this do I have to mine? Just a little bit? 500. Damn, bro. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take... Dude. No. No, that's gonna take way too long. That's gonna take way too long. I'm gonna have to put points into my mining skills for that. Pistol book. Whoops. Oh, whoa. Okay. We will not be going down there without the badge, that's for sure. Get out of here and get our breath. So I decided it was getting a little bit late, and honestly, it wasn't even that late, but the thing is, I have to go 3.5 kilometers from that area. Look at this, man. All the way over here, about 3.5 kilometers to get home. So I was like, I'm on a bicycle. Let's just get going now. It's perfectly fine. It's going to take us a while to get home, and I'd really like to get home before dark. So now, as far as the burnt biome badge, I'm thinking I could get it next episode. I need to spend another 10 minutes, well, almost 9 minutes in the burnt biome, and I need to mine another 440 potassium nitrate. And I did put a point, I got a level, and I put a point into Miner 69er, which is awesome. And I also was able to make a level 2 axe. So I now have a quality 2 axe, and Miner 69er is not going to be that bad. It's just, I would have done it today, but I just kind of ran out of time. I do not want to be in that biome during the night, but I'm thinking between making the smoothie, staying in there another 9 minutes, and mining all that potassium nitrate, I'm thinking I'm going to get my badge next episode. I think that will be pretty cool. But anyway, I'm going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, take it easy.